Hey guys, this is Barber Basher. This is just an update on the 2-speed. I got the servo set up, and let me tell you guys, it's a pain in the ass. I used the full-size servo instead of the mini servo, and what I did is I took the mini servo cover and I cut it out and I put it on the top. Underneath, I had the full-size servo cover. And what I did is I drilled this out so I could squish this through and sandwich both sets together. So both sets are in there, and I also made a washer right here and also in the very back. And yeah, it's shifting great. I'm gonna do a little quick run real quick. Got the Traxxas TSM set up, and at first I was a little bummed out because the motor wasn't turning over, and I actually just took my motor apart and I wanted to check the rotor, and there was a bunch of debris in it. I don't know what the hell it was. It could have been resin left over from the windings. It wasn't ferrous, so I don't know what it was, but it looked like a bunch of gerbil turds in the front of the lobe and in the back of the lobe. And I also noticed some water's been in there. There's rust up here and along the sidewall, so I took a soft steel brush and cleaned it out, and then I went over it with a nylon brush. And yeah, so I got that all cleaned out, and I'm glad I checked it. Also, it was nice because there's dirt around the bearings, and I was able to take the bearings out and inspect them and clean them off and put that all together. And I threw my fan on, and I tucked the wire in between the cap that covers over the wire, so that worked out pretty good. The wire ties that came with it snapped instantly. They were dry and brittle, so I put on some new ones, but they weren't the right width, of course. So anyways, back to the run. Might as well let you guys see what it's doing. Alright, I'm in first gear. Jeez, pretty flawless, guys. Back to first. First. Second. First, second, yeah, so I'm pretty pumped. I'm ready to try this thing out, and like I said, I'm gonna do a high clearance front and rear dual independent dual steer Yeti XL. This is actually a new tub because I bought 2 tubs, and I'm going to use my old ready to run tub. Throw it in, well, pressure wash it off. The dishwasher idea is great, but this thing's dirty. Maybe scrub it first and throw it in there. Anyways, yeah. So couple tips I guess I'll point out. Let me unplug this real quick, guys. Alright. Let me get a pointer. To show that when vibrations of sound are passed through a form of media, there is a set pattern that will follow. When the frequency increases, alright, let's see if we can get it in there. Yep. The white ball socket. I had to cut about 3/16 off the end of it. That way I would have enough throw with the, I don't know if the throw on the mini servo is less, but this third channel is not adjustable. Before I purchased the Trexus TQI, I talked to the spokesperson, the representative, and they said that yes, it was adjustable. All 5 channels were adjustable. So then after I did my Bluetooth and started setting up and linking the system, I went to the help and it said, yes, you're able to adjust them. So I looked all over and I read my literature and I looked online and I couldn't find anything. So I called him up and I asked him and he said, no, that'd be news to me. And I was like, well, your website says it. So he looked it up while I was talking to him and yeah, it says it, but there's only 2 channels that are adjustable, not all 5. So that being said, I had to, it just barely fits in there, guys. It barely fits, and I had to put a bolt up through the bottom, right here, and then I cut it off, and then I super glued it, so hopefully it won't turn out. I did have the bolt in there, but it was gonna hit on the bottom of my zip tie, so I had to do something there. But yeah, what I ended up doing is cutting 2 gummies out of what was supplied. I ended up cutting them down to about 1/8 of an inch, no, maybe almost 3/16 of an inch on both ends, and took the ball end down 3/16, took the nut off that was supplied, and yeah, that's the only way I can see it working, guys. But if you guys know otherwise, that'd be great. I also, along with double securing it down, I also put RTV around the base of it and where the wire went in. I don't care if I have to cut it out with a razor blade. I am sick of my shit soaking up all of the water. So, like I said, I did a video of dismantling the servo and putting it back together, but I didn't hit record. So yeah, that was pretty nice. Anyways, I hope you guys are ready for the run. I stayed up right straight through the night, and I'm ready to get this thing going. Got my D-Hawk all set up, ready to go, and the Vanquish is still sitting there, ready to go. Yep. Anyways, guys, just figured I'd throw you an update.